I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockmarketmentor.com on Saturday, May 18th. And I want to look at SolarCity, particularly just this pattern, because I want to show you how you can trade that and avoid missing swings like this. A nice 26% gain in a day. I'll take that pretty much any day. I'll take that even just once a week. How's that? But here's the thing. After the company ramped up before earnings, announced earnings after the bell, and then this is the way it traded the following day. All over the place, basically. Just went up a little bit below the close the prior day, but really looked like that was the end of the momentum. Well, over the next couple days, the stock just kind of stabilized here. And by the way, pay attention, because there's a lot of stocks out there that are giving you this pattern, but haven't yet done this. So I'm going to show you how to catch these patterns without having to watch your screen all day. It's real simple. After the stock stabilized like this, and you looked at it and said, okay, well, I don't think this was a blow off top, because first, there's not that much to blow off. It had been trading sideways for quite a while, so the volatility was just expanding to the upside, and then we get this big break of momentum. But over the next 3 days, the stock just stabilized. Now, there's been so many things that are working in this market that it's fine if you missed this move. But here's how you can avoid doing it in the future. Set a price alert. We can look here on this day, Monday, the high. I don't care about what the close was. The high was 39 bucks. So, yes, and since that high, the highest the stock went up to was 36.50. So you don't want to set a price alert at 39 bucks, because by the time you're getting the price alert, the stock's at 42. But instead, you look $39, set a price alert, and all trading software has price alerts. Any broker, if they don't have an ability for you to do an online price alert, then you need to find a new broker. Set a price alert for like 38 bucks, maybe even 37.50. About $38. What you want to do is be notified in advance. You don't want to put in an auto order where the stock hits $37 you buy. It would have worked here, but there's a lot of times when that wouldn't work. But you at least want to be given the heads up that the stock is about to test this high. You can then look at the stock, watch it move, and get most of this move. What you've effectively done by setting a price alert on this stock is hire a trading assistant, only you don't have to pay for their health insurance. You don't have to pay them anything. And they're not going to steal anybody else's lunch in the company coffee room, because they're not really an employee. It's a price alert. So here's another stock that you can do this on right now. Sohoo. This company's been on fire. I mean, this stock really, really screamed. It looked like finally it's stopped going up. The high here was 66.14. But after this kind of move from 50 bucks out of a volatility squeeze up to 66, the stock only traded down twice, or on 2 days. So if you want to check it out and make sure that you can at least get notified if this upside momentum continues, simply set a price alert based on this high, 66.14. Set it at about 65, maybe 65.50. Looks to me, as I look at Sohoo here, that the price will probably consolidate a little bit, but you don't care what I think. Wait till the stock tells you what it thinks. So set a price alert here, and then if the stock starts moving up, you're drawn to it. And if you are a momentum trader, if you're an active trader, you can take this stock for more upside. How about Tesla? Look at this one. You can see the move that it made. If you didn't see it, you were on vacation, because everybody was talking about Tesla. So heavily shorted stock, much higher short interest than that. Heavily shorted stock. The stock gapped up, traded lower on the day. big volume. This looks like the end of the move, right? Well, perhaps it is, but not so fast, Horseshack. The next day, there was no continuation to the downside. Stock traded a little bit lower, but then closed for a higher close relative to the prior days. So guys, this stock is still in play. I wouldn't buy it right now because I don't like to gamble. I'm a trader. I'm a risk manager. I don't gamble. If I buy the stock right now, I guarantee it's going to go down to 70 bucks because that's what happens when I speculate on something like this. So instead, what am I going to do? I'm going to set a price alert. The high here, 97.12. Friday's high, 94.44. So why don't we set a price alert at about 96.50? In fact, let's make it 96. This is how we do it here on TC 2000. Price alert. I want to make sure I'm getting this puppy, so I want this thing firing off every minute. Boom. Now, I will know when Tesla is starting to reach this buy point, and then I can come and watch it. By the way, if you're still long and you're concerned that maybe you're overstaying your welcome, then set a price alert just below Friday's intraday low of 87.50. If the stock starts falling below that, you kind of don't really want to stick around. So we'll do the same thing here. Oh, let's also make it 1 minute. Why not? 87. Let's just set it at 87.40. Sell it. That's about it. Okay, so now we basically got this stock bracketed. Guess what you can do now? Move on to something else. You've got Tesla bracketed. That would have worked with Solar City. You've got Sohoo, at least the top, lined out on a price alert. If you start using price alerts, you are going to find out that your research is going to be a lot more robust and it's going to make you more money. And here's why. I'll ask you one question. How many times have you been going through the market, looking at stocks, saying to yourself, wow, this thing's about to move. I think I better buy that. Or, oh, I'm going to watch this stock. And then, if it starts moving higher or if it starts selling off or whatever the case may be, then I know just what I'm going to do. And then you lose track of it, only to look at it later and realize the thing did exactly what you thought it was going to do. You just missed the move because you were looking elsewhere. So I want you to hire your trading assistant by way of price alerts. You're going to trade better, I promise you. Okay, members, over to the weekend update, covering some of the IBD stocks again, some of those high dividend stocks that have been doing so well. Not all of them have, and we'll look at some of those. And also some energy and Chinese stocks. Okay, get over there now.